Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Mech. This is Let's Play Fire Emblem Cindered Shadows, and oh boy, it's been a while since I've played this. I've completely finished recording Spyro, and now I have 2 days left to get this recorded and edited and uploaded, so hi 2 days in the future. In the last episode we helped the Ashen Wolves defend their home. We met a person who knows about our past, and well, now I just want to knows about the area to see what, well, whatever it is these two are talking about.
Well, the Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the next Sovereign Duke. Must be exhausting trying to suss out each other's intentions, huh? Nah, we get along great. I mean, we kinda have no choice. A petty squabble could start an all-out war. And it doesn't take a fancy title to have a hidden agenda. Isn't that right, Yuri? Cheeky. And off base. What do you think, friend? Do you think I'm off plotting nefarious deeds?
No, not really.
Not very perceptive, are we? Even so, that's a bit much, wouldn't you say? I do what I need to get by. Nothing more than that. As for the others, they've all got their own struggles. But they're nothing if not trustworthy. Humbling yourself while promoting your friends. Gotta say, I don't hate this side of you. Seems we're in mutual neutrality of one another. I like that you keep your cards close. We'll get along just fine, you and I.
Oh, that's unfortunate, because I honestly couldn't think of any reason that I can't really mistrust Yuri, but apparently he thinks that I'm a naive twit for saying so. Oh well.
Perhaps.
So what are you guys around?
Pardon the odd question, but something has been bothering me for a while now. Your hair. Was it always that color?
That is an odd question. But yes, if you must know, it was a different color when I was a child. How could you know that? Is it possible that we met before the academy? It's a long story. Now is not the time or place.
Yes, of course. My apologies.
Well, that just... That's a thing that I have quite a lot to say about, and it's all spoilers.
Hey, you.
I don't know why people would be watching this if they haven't seen a proper playthrough on their own, but...
There was a time when I did much fighting. Then I was captured. Then I escaped. My home is far away now. My mother is waiting for me. But returning is... it is far away. I worry that I will be here until I am very old.
Oh, that's an odd conversation.
I see.
But yeah... It's just a weird situation for me is all.
I heard Alfred came to Yuri's rescue in the attack that happened recently. That's just what you'd expect from someone as kind and strong as he is. I can't believe he's single.
What is it with this rogue woman? I think I have talked to these people, but can't remember.
The Ashen Wolves got their name from the beasts who guard the Blue Sea Star. The Archbishop named the house herself, in fact. In spite of that, it seems she looks unfavorably upon our house of late. This saddens me greatly.
I've got a lot of time on my hands down here, so I've been venturing even deeper underground. This place is loaded with winding paths and blocked-off tunnels. It's a real maze.
I've only had the chance to speak with Elfric briefly, but he seems like a respectable man. It's obvious the whole town has a lot of affection for him. Kind of reminds me of Lenato in that way.
Which probably means he's coming to the same end as Lenato. Wrong buttons, eh? I've been playing Persona 5 Royale a lot, which is why it's taken so long to get to recording this again, and run button is in a very different place.
Had a chance to poke your head in here, Professor? It's a fortune fortune teller's room. Judging by all her mystical-looking doodads, I think she's the real deal, too. I wonder if she does matchmaking. Maybe she can help me sort through my countless suitors.
Oh dear, Hilda. Oh dear indeed.
Well, I'll be. Abyss is a sprawling place. Some houses, like mine, are actually quite far from the center of town. What brings me all the way here, then, you ask? I came to see Elfric. Even a glimpse of him is said to bring good luck.
You think?
Sometimes Elfric gives out candy. Stick close by him, and you might get some too. But save a little for me, okay?
Because strangers handing out candy is such a good thing, right?
Don't annoy Happy, or make her feel disappointed. You mustn't. Not ever, okay?
I think that's already happened quite a bit. I'm actually... yeah, we upstaged her in the last episode. Does that not count?
You've only been on the job a few moons, huh? No wonder you don't come off as a mindless church flunky. Plus, you don't flap your trap all the time. I appreciate that. I hope you never change, no matter how many years you spend with the annoying people up there.
Yeah, you're very blunt.
Don't suppose you're here for a drink, huh? They aren't any better, I'll tell you right now. Maybe folks down here wouldn't be so awful if they could get their hands on something worth tasting. Who am I kidding? Nobles are just as bad.
Actually, no wait, this is Happy. I was thinking Constance.
Professor!
Hello, Abysskeeper.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. The bandit sightings have stopped, for now. I still won't let my guard down, though. What else? Notice how everyone's in high spirits? Know why? I do. It's because Master Elfric is here. He's real special, that one. He saved my life, and lots of others here, too. He's earned some hero worship.
That's kind of concerning because he's sort of the recipe for the guy who betrays everyone.
The record should be here Oh, hello, Professor. It's good that you've come. I realized that I missed an opportunity to congratulate myself on my military achievements. But now that you're here, I have an audience for it. Indulge me, won't you? Oh, behold, the proof that the utmost honor in combat belongs to none other than I, Constance von Nouvelle. What a relief to get that off my chest. Now, where did Elfric get to? I must have words with him.
Okay, so it's been a while since I've played, and I've actually got a bit of a theory with Constance. Is it possible that she has dissociative identity disorder? Because yeah, off screen I looked at the roster for all the Ashen Wolves, and I noticed something weird about Constance's. So, her personal skill is Circadian Beat. She becomes stronger attack-wise when indoors, and stronger defense-wise when outdoors. Alright, all fair enough. Also, you've got to give me all your money, sorry. But yeah. Let's scroll over to here in her notes. Born the eldest daughter of Count Nouvelle, who lost her family title and lands in the Dagda and Brigid War. She relocates to Verhidiad, where she enrolls at the School of Sorcery, and she graduates from the school and enrolls at the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mark. But look here where it's interests, likes, dislikes. You've got normal text ones, which are staying ahead of the curve and discovering new spells, magic, showy spells, success, House Nouvelle, sunlight, bugs, vulgarity, admitting defeat, but then you've got ones that are in brackets, which are different, so she has interest in staying ahead of the curve, in discovering new spells, none in particular. On one hand, it might be a case of someone else more honest coming in and writing well, writing in actual answers to them, but it might also be her two identities. That's just really weird offbeat thinking for me, and maybe I'll get confirmation or denial, but that said, Happy. Well, I'm going to look at all of the Ashen Wolves now. She's born in the hidden village of Timotheus. Upon leaving the village, she's abducted and subjected to magical experimentation. After being freed, she finds refuge in a church in Fargus, but then she's discovered by the Knights of Ceres and imprisoned in Abyss. Her interests are collecting pretty stones and skygazing. She likes freedom, music, and humorous anecdotes, but she dislikes monsters, demonic beasts conforming to expectations, stifling sighs, knights, and preachy people. Oh boy, that's a list. We have Balthus. He's born the eldest son of a lord in Leicester territory. He enrolls and graduates at the Officers' Academy, but he relinquishes his position as the heir to his younger brother, and he becomes a resident of Abyss to evade bounty hunters. So he's actually already graduated. His interests are brawling and adventure. He likes gold, fighting, women, gambling, grit, and bravado, but he dislikes bounty hunters, losing bets, and getting an earful from Duke Goneril. Yeah, that last one is especially poignant given that Hilda is here. Okay, Yuri is actually the really one. Born to a prostitute in Western Foldland, discovered and adopted by Count Rowe. Enrolls at the Officers' Academy at Garrigmark, but expelled due to a scandal, and so he becomes a resident of Abyss. His interests are providing for his mother and cooking. He likes sweets, banquets, board games, and family, but he dislikes injustice, unlucky odds, irrationality, and singing in public. Well, that gives me a good idea on who isn't going to be visiting the choir when I go back to actually playing the game. You've also got a bunch of others, but I feel like these are things that you could see on any playthrough. Those are just the ones that are new to me. But yes, Constance, tell the other Constance that you're both great. Fun to mock, but great.
4 apostles. God, this is killing me. I'm on the verge of remembering something. I can't shake the feeling that one of their names is also a food or something.
Well, that's an interesting thing. I thought I heard that there's some interesting stuff in the bookcases here, but I can't see anything, so either that's unlocked later or that's in main playthrough and not the side playthrough. I would say that we've actually... Wait, nope. I didn't record on Sunday specifically to avoid alarms, and I made the mistake of recording right as one of my daily alarms is about to happen.
For folks who've lost their homes on the surface, Abyss is all they've got. The place used to be nothing more than a den of criminals who did whatever they pleased. Now, we got Elfric to keep an eye on things. He understands that keeping people fed's the way to keep them calm.
Gathered all the information? No. I remember now, Ash said there might be stuff to recycle around here, so I might as well check to see what's available. There's a venom axe. And just a venom axe. Alright, let's rock.
The answer is no. I will not allow it. It is far too dangerous.
Ah, but if we can determine its origin, we may eliminate the very danger that vexes you.
You already know this. but there are plenty of folks down here who can't defend themselves. If these attacks keep up, eventually they'll find themselves in harm's way.
Yes, I am aware. However, for the time being, you must promise to refrain from acting recklessly. My dear Fluck has suffered enough as it is. You needn't take any further risks.
Surprisingly overbearing, isn't he? He must really care about you guys.
Most certainly. Yet, if we fail to nip this problem in the bud, I shudder to think what will transpire. Aha! It's you! In the nick of time, as it were. Come, let us venture into the deep, deep underground. The chalice of legend awaits!
Well, could you tell me what's going on first?
Alfred told us all about it, and so we must locate this mystical place and grab hold of the waiting prize!
Coco, you didn't hear a word Elpie said, did you?
I surely did, but we must read between the lines. Elfric wants a solution as badly as we do. And so, we shall seek out the Chalice of Beginnings and present it to the church. If our enemies desire the object, this should halt all future attacks on Abyss. Brilliant, no?
I'm not so sure about that. According to legend, there's some kind of binding that protects it from would-be thieves. Even if we find it, we can't just walk up and take it unless we figure out how to break that thing.
Ah, but that is simplicity itself. We shall first ascertain whether it is still bound, and then we shall release it.
But where is this chasm anyway? I've never even heard of the place, much less seen it.
As luck would have it, I have discovered yet another secret passage. It appears to go deep underground. According to my superior instincts, it undoubtedly leads to the Chasm of the Bound.
Huh. I suppose it's worth a look. I don't care about finding some old cup, but if it could help us protect Abyss, I'll support the cause.
You surface dwellers do not have anything else to do at present, do you? You'll assist us, will you not?
We're busy, very busy. No, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get press-ganged into going with you anyway.
I don't have anything scheduled before my next nap, so I guess that's fine. Edelgard doesn't look too thrilled, though.
Splendid! It is decided. We leave at once.
Feeling pretty lost right now. How long have we been walking? I'm guessing a full week.
A week? Ridiculous. It's been a few hours at most.
Exaggerations aside, if this takes much longer, I'm concerned about our lack of food and water.
She's got a point. How about we trek a bit farther, and if we don't find anything, we turn back?
Constance, I find it rather curious how quickly you became fixated on the chalice. Care to explain?
Oh, No. Why would I be fixated on a silly little legend for some supposed ulterior motive?
You want the esteem. You think this will convince the church to help you restore your fallen house.
How could you possibly know that? Have you been snooping within the confines of my very mind?
I shall restore House Nouvelle to its former glory at all costs. It's practically your catchphrase.
Aha! Just as I suspected. Constance is the former lady of House Nouvelle.
You know House Nouvelle?
In a sense. Until just a few years ago, it was a house of Viscounts in the west of the Empire.
House Nouvelle lost its status 5 years ago, as a result of their part in the war.
Huh. You speak as though it has nothing to do with you.
I fear all I can do is ask forgiveness in place of my useless father. If doing so will comfort you in any way, then please accept my...
Save your breath. That will not be necessary. There is only one thing that I desire. For the sake of my parents, who fell courageously and selflessly in defense of the Empire. For them, I shall restore our status, revive House Nouvelle, and return it to its former glory. All that I do, even spending each day advancing my magical prowess, is to that end.
And in reward for all that hard work, you were forced to live underground. Life's cruel. It's like you took a shortcut back to the starting line. Or maybe you're just unlucky.
What are you saying? I never intended to share that side of me with you.
Look at that. It's a good thing we didn't turn back. That looks mighty chasm-like if you ask me.
Say, are we beneath the bridge in the monastery? Incredible.
Huh. I never thought I'd be gazing up at that bridge we've crossed 1,000 times from way, way down below. Are we sure this is the right place?
It is, I think. I believe. I hope.
Constance, why are you hiding in the shade? Aren't you the one who insisted that we find the chalice?
Fine. If you insist that I join you, then I shall. Satisfied? Oh my, I was quite rude just now. Please accept my humble apologies for treating you so foully.
How did I call
presume too
this?
much to stand beside such noble paragons. Allow me to dig a hole to bury myself in.
No matter how deep underground we are, I guess sunlight is still sunlight. Poor Constance.
How did I call this? She's not her usual self.
This is what Coco's like in the sun. That's why she lives underground.
I fear I cannot guarantee that this is the chasm of the bound. I have almost surely wasted our time.
Enough with the self-doubt, yeah? Just put one foot in front of the other. We'll have you back in the shadows before you know it.
Cheer up, Coco. We need you.
And now I have forced you into a state of pity. I feel so very worthless.
I admit, I have never seen anything quite like this before. Is there nothing we can do to help?
Happy? Keep Constance moving. If we don't start searching, we'll never find that damn chalice.
Fine, I'll just push her a bit, I guess.
I must ask you to cease. You shall soil your hands upon my filthy back. No soap could possibly... Huh? This feeling. I sense magic in the air. There is something just ahead. The binding spell, perhaps.
I don't feel anything at all. Wait. Actually, I hear something. Something big. And it's moving.
Perhaps there is something in place that is guarding the chalice.
Yikes. What is that thing? It's like some kind of gigantic toy.
Oh no.
I don't have the slightest idea what's going on. But I know it doesn't bode well.
I don't know, could be fun. It's been a while since I've met an enemy that can put up a good fight. Hey you! Meet your master, pal. I'm gonna pummel you into my own personal shield.
Oh dear, we have golems. Golems are never good. Golems are seriously never good. Oh boy. And I also found out that apparently playing on hard mode in the DLC is like playing on maniac mode or lunatic mode, so I'm gonna stick to it, but I'll see how far I can get. After all, I beat Fire Emblem Conquest hard, and apparently that's equal to the lunatic of other games. So let's see. Right. This is probably my breaking point. Yeah, so let's have a look at what we've got in store for us. We have golems, which are always bad because they deal a lot of high magical damage. Thankfully these aren't altered golems, because that would mean that they're also immune to magic despite the fact that their resilience is their worst trait. That's never fun. We have a sniper, 2 assassins, Dark Bishop, that's not nice. Another golem. I'm looking for anything that I might want to steal from these guys. Because if there's nothing to steal, then I can just keep Yuri as a trickster, because I was thinking I should have made Yuri into a thief in the previous match. What's this? Requires the spell break key to activate. What's the spell break key? That's not a rock, that's another golem. Oh, this one is an altered golem, Simone. So yeah, anti-magic armor is never fun. We have a bunch of spell break keys at any rate. And I want to replenish my battalions. Although one thing that I did notice while looking through everyone between episodes, Dimitri. Dimitri has the option of reclassing to a hero. I mentioned this before. I thought that, wow, that's weird because that requires axes and Dimitri has a negative in axes, but then I just realized that it also has Vantage. When foe initiate combats, unit attacks first if their HP is low. Here's the thing, Dimitri also has Battalion Wrath, and it's actually a very powerful combination to have Battalion Wrath and Vantage in Battalion Vantage. It makes him a very strong unit in the main campaign. So technically he could get that combination if I wanted to. Oh man, even Constance's portrait has changed. Now I have to check this. I was wondering if it would invert to what her interests, likes and dislikes say. But nah, they can't put that much effort into it. Okay, now let's have a think. I want to sell some bullions. And this one. Doesn't exactly give us much to work with. What happened to the rusted weaponry though? Huh. Wait, no, I want it. Either way, I'd say that gear isn't looking bad at the moment, so... Except maybe Hilda. $300 gold for half repairs, it's nice. I can't get any better... I can't get a better shield for Edelgard. Alright, either way, that's probably enough messing about in the numbers. I need to look at how I'm going to take out these golems, because you get resources for defeating giant... for breaking shields, but that's not the easiest thing to do. He deals 32 damage. Actually, wait, now that I think about it. This one's another altered golem and it's got the Lance of Light plus, so that's 1 to 3 range. Dang it. Should have done a better job of looking at them. Two altered golems is more than enough pain. think we want our axe wielders on this side. 36 damage to Edelgard's, 36 protection is nice. 32 damage to her 12 resistance isn't. Although she does have Lancebreaker. That's 20 damage and a tied attack speed. What can I do to prevent those assassins from hitting someone if I put them here? Dimitri is about the only lance user we have here. It's actually kind of tempting to have Hilda go into lances, but then... 20 protection, so that's 16, and they'll definitely double him. That is way too much. .29 resilience is actually a lot. So I might... finagle it so that he can do that. Good resistance tanking there. Decent there. Alright, I think that's everything I can do here. So catch you in the next one for when I try, keyword being try, to complete this mission.